Hey everyone, my name is Xanadu and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be comparing for you guys the Bumbo multi-seat and the Ingenuity 2-in-1 baby base. If you're anything like me, you're probably doing a ton of research, watching YouTube videos, reading reviews, and making sure that you make the best decision before going out and buying a baby product for your baby. So hopefully this video is helpful for you. I'm comparing these two in particular because they have very, very similar features, but also there are some differences that may be the deciding factor for you. I don't know if you have your eyes set on these two in particular, or you're just trying to figure out which booster seat to get in general. There are so many booster seats on the market right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So right away you can see that the Ingenuity 2-in-1 is sitting higher than the Bumbo booster seat. The Ingenuity does not have an adjustable height. This is the height that it is all the time. The Bumbo does have an adjustable height. So it has this lower height setting and it also has a higher height setting that is the same height as the Ingenuity is right now. So another difference that you can see right off the bat is that the Ingenuity does have higher side support than the Bumbo. So when you're using these booster seats in a chair, you do want to secure the booster seat to that chair. So the Bumbo has the straps already attached to the seat. You would just pop these buckles out. You would stick your hand inside the booster seat and then just push these buckles out. This is on both sides of the seat. These buckles in the front would pop out and secure to the bottom of the chair, and these buckles in the back would pop out and secure to the back of the chair. So for the Ingenuity, the straps are not secured already to the booster. They are separate, but they are stored in this compartment down here. And when you're ready to use them and attach it to a chair, you would take them out. There's one strap that has plastic-like hooks on both sides of it, and you would slide those hooks in this slit that you will find on both sides of the booster seat. So you would pop that in, it's very secure, and strap it to the bottom of the chair. And then to strap this booster seat to the back of the chair, you have these straps here. There's an additional strap that you would clip to these and secure it to the back of the chair. So the back of the Bumbo is where the tray is stored. So again, like the straps here, the buckles on the Bumbo, how it pops in and is like really sleek, when the design virtually like it disappears into the booster seat. Same with the tray. It's just really sleek and fits right into the design really seamlessly, which is great. So speaking of the trays, let's go ahead and talk about those. Like I said, the Bumbo tray is stored in the back, so we'll slide it out. And then when you're using it, you would slide it into the slots here. When you release it, you would press this button to release it. So let's attach it. You wait for it to click, and it's secure. For the Ingenuity, the tray is stored down here. You would slide it out, and you would slide it into the slots right here until it clicks. And now it's secure. Hold on. So looking at both of them from this angle, you can see that the Bumbo tray looks more compact, looks smaller than the Ingenuity tray that has this ledge and just looks a little bit bulkier. But if you look at them from the top angle, you can see that the Bumbo tray is deeper than the Ingenuity tray. So even though it's not as wide, it is deeper, and so surface area wise, it's probably very comparable. And then obviously you can see that the Ingenuity tray does have the cup holder, and the Bumbo tray does not. And if you hear my baby in the background jingling his chime toy, I'm sorry about that. I tried to record this video while he was sleeping, and clearly that didn't pan out. So I have him in his playpen, trying to keep him entertained while I record this video, and hopefully it's not too distracting. I'm sorry if it is. If this video goes up, it's because this is the best one I was able to record. So I do apologize for that. I do have this little Avanchi bowl with a suction just to give you an idea of what it looks like on these trays. So this is the bowl attached to the Ingenuity. So it pretty much like takes up the whole depth of it. And then this is the bowl on the Bumbo, just to give you guys a size comparison of the trays. And then just because I'm using this in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and like link all of these products down in the description box. So when removing the tray, like I said, for the Bumbo, it's super easy. You just press that one button and it will release and you can slide it right out. Store it right here again. For the Ingenuity, there is this button on both sides that you would have to press at the same time to pull it out. So technically, the easiest thing to do would be to use two hands to be able to slide it out. But if you absolutely needed to use one hand, you could. You would just have to do one side at a time. So when you release the first side, you would just have to be careful to not let it clip back in while you release the other side, and then you can finish sliding it out and storing it. The harness on the Bumbo is also super easy to unbuckle. You just press this one button and it pops right off. It does require some pressure, so I don't think you should worry about your toddler being able to do it. They'd have to be pretty strong, I think, to be able to unbuckle themselves. For the Ingenuity, you would just have to press both of these claws in and then push them out. So not quite as like quick and easy as the Bumbo, but still very user friendly. So like I mentioned before, both of these seats you would use as early as 6 months. This one you can use up to 3 years, and this one you can use up to 4 years. And that's just because there is a little bit more leg and seat room in this one than in this one. So basically what that tells me is just that you can use this one a little bit longer than you'd be able to use this one. So right now what I'm going to show you is how you would remove the foam inserts in both of these seats when you're ready to transition it for your toddler to have a little bit more seat and leg room. One thing to pay attention to as I'm transitioning them from like the infant to the toddler position is this foam insert. I'm going to be able to store it within the booster seat in the Bumbo. I am not going to be able to store the foam insert of the Ingenuity inside the booster seat. There's not enough space in there. So that's something to keep in mind. All the components of the Bumbo stay together. You don't have to worry about losing anything because it all just stays within the booster. For the Ingenuity, although there is that compartment down there to store the straps, there isn't a place to store the foam insert when you're not using it. So if you plan on reusing these seats in the future for another child, or you want to use it for your toddler and for your infant, that's maybe something that you want to keep in mind. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so there you go. This is both of them in the highest position in the booster seat without the foam insert. As you can see, I was able to adjust the height on the Bumbo by just turning the base around before clipping it back on, and I was able to store the foam insert inside the booster seat. So all the components are here and you don't have to worry about losing anything. For the Ingenuity, technically you could store this part inside. There is enough space to put this inside the seat, but there isn't enough space for this insert. So like I said, you would just have to store it in a safe place so you don't lose it, so that you can use it again in the future if you plan on it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button. Please share it with someone you think it would benefit. And if you're interested in watching more videos like this, please go ahead and click the subscribe button if you already haven't. I do plan on coming out with a couple more videos in the next few weeks. One about the Baby Jogger City View convertible car seat. I'll do like an unboxing and a review, and I'll also be doing another video comparing swaddles. We do have quite a bit of swaddles, and I can just walk you through the differences and what are the features that we love and we really didn't like. So if you're interested in those videos, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on those. Thank you guys so much for watching.